Good Thursday evening. This is Micah Mitchell with Madison County Weather Updates. I'm beginning this video a little after 6 p.m. It'll probably be about 6:10 or 6:15 before it's uploaded to every site. But I want to touch in real quick before I go to City Council on our severe potential for this evening and my thoughts on it. The Storm Prediction Center has Madison County right on the edge of the marginal risk for severe, with the slight risk coming as far southeast as Lafayette and almost to Kokomo and to Fort Wayne. But Muncie and Anderson, Indianapolis, we're right on the edge of a marginal risk for severe, as timing really looks like it's not going to be super favorable for severe, but we'll still keep an eye out for it anyway. Really, for Indiana, I think the tornado risk is minimal, even up in northwestern Indiana. The biggest threat is going to be damaging winds, and that's really only going to last as long as this holds together in somewhat of a line. As it begins to break up, all of the risks really will decrease. So here's a look at current radar. We can see a line of storms advancing to the southeast. It really, to me, looks like the bulk of this activity is going to slide in an axis just over us. Maybe a Muncie to Kokomo line. Summitville might get in the action. It's going to require some development kind of on this southwestern portion back in here. We're going to have some development back in here really for Madison County to get much of anything from this initial cluster. Keep in mind, my forecast for us has been isolated storms, and I continue to think that's really the case as this line advances toward the southeast, and really more east-southeast. It's going to begin to weaken. We're actually kind of starting to see that now. Here's a look at radar out of Lincoln, Illinois, so we can see that across the entire region. And we can see this cluster of storms back here in western Illinois and southeastern Iowa. And those have the greatest potential to produce really severe weather. That'll also begin to decrease as we get into the evening. But we've got this big gap that's in between these two lines. You can kind of see, if I frame this right, you can see this big gap right in here between these two clusters. And this gap, in order for us to get very much here in Madison County and points to the south, some of that's going to have to fill in, especially this eastern part of it. So right now, I think the severe risk for Madison County is pretty minimal. However, if anything does develop, I will definitely update you. But that's all I've got for you right now. I just kind of wanted to touch on it. And then after we get on the other side of this, what we'll begin to watch is the potential for excessive heat for next week. So this is Micah Mitchell with Madison County Weather Updates. If anything changes, I will definitely update you.